Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video I'm going to show you a few really easy teams for going through this faction assault in the Primal Rift. Really is nice and easy with these teams, but what you want to do first of all is, before you buy anything from the shop like the Potion of Enchantment, which is really cool, make sure you don't already have one. Your potions are now stored, and if you look in the Primal Rift, you can have a look in your horde level, and if you got it to level at least 100, then you will have a stored potion. Potion of Enchantment is stored on level 100, so if you've got it just lingering a little bit below 100, make sure you get up to level 100 if you can, and that potion will stay stored forever, which is a really cool thing. So let's jump back into the Primal Rift. Right, so onto the fight. I've just done the first one to lock in the team. You can just skip straight across the middle like that way, or you can just take a little right fork there and then jump straight across at the same time. Up to you, but you can obviously then choose to go around picking off all the other rooms if you desire, thus increasing the room treasure multiplier. But I'll just go whatever way's nearest to make it easy. Now we can use green or purple in this, so one really easy team to use for this is this one right here. The team is very similar to the one in the world event, which is why I changed it. The team is locked in, so I'll just go through these battles ever so quickly and then show you how you can adjust the team if, for example, you don't have two Queen Beatrixes. We'll take something like that. That will get that ready to go. That's called Be Ready, and it's a quick, easy win. Like if you don't have two Queen Beatrixes, but you do have a Venoxia, pop a Venoxia in the team. Works really, really well with Queen Beatrix. They loop off each other. If you haven't seen my world event team yet, take a look at that, because that's the team I used there. Really quick and easy to use. Exactly the same team will work in this. Really quick and easy. They got a summon, but we got recharged, so we don't matter. You're going down. And if you don't have either Queen Beatrix or Venoxia, because you're new to the game or just simply do not have them troops yet, then chuck in King Gobtruffle. You can get that from the Underworld, from Manithrex. Queen Beatrix is available from the Deep Hive. That's towards the bottom of the Underworld. Pop in them treasures. Some of these Underworld troops are absolutely superb. Totally worth the effort of getting them. So that is all we're going to be doing, really. It's really straightforward, and I'm showing this with this Mystic manuscript. Like I can now play around with the team a bit. So, like I say, I've got the Mystic manuscript on at the moment, and the reason is obviously it uses green and brown, as well as explode purple and have a summon, and give a status effect to all mystics. Queen Beatrix is a mystic, so there's two of them, and exploding purple will fill up Leprechaun again, because you get to cast him absolutely straight away. And when Queen Beatrix does her cast, she does that awesome true damage, and then creates green and brown. So green will feed herself and the weapon, and obviously the brown will go into the weapon at the same time. So a really good team which synergizes really well off each other, and the banner for this would be +2 green, +1 brown, -1 red. I'll just show an alternative for this if you don't have the troops, as I just said. So say, for example, you don't have either of those. Like I said, you can pop in a Venoxia. She's towards the bottom. Does true damage as well. Creates 9 green and 9 blue, then deals true damage to all enemies. So that works really, really well with Queen Beatrix as well, because the blue that she creates obviously goes into Queen Beatrix. So that works really well. But if you don't have either of those, then you can go to something like a King Gobtruffle team. Can't go wrong with that. You can chuck a couple of them in there. The banner for this would be, banner, weapon, Arboreal Crystal. Really, really good. Explode a load of green gems, grant a random status effect to all elemental allies, which is the King Gobtruffles, and summon a elemental. So, same idea, explodey weapon charges the King Gobtruffles up, who have a chance to basically loop on each other, because they get an extra turn anyway. And again, that fast start with Leprechaun. The banner for this is, take a look, it probably won't be any good on that one. We'll probably favour blue on this one. So what we got? +2 blue, +1 green, -1 red is fine. And you can go to Elementalist class on this one if you like as well. Lots of things to like about that, obviously. An awesome third trait. Lots of good things in here. But you can stay in Archer class if you want. It's a really good class for when you're using blue. But I like Geomancer class as well. I love that 50% start. I love the fact that you get the skull reduction on a skull hit. It's actually got some decent traits in it. Impact is really good as well. Don't worry about that one. Anti-magic sphere is great. Tactician's good because we don't need that, so that gives you even more power. Really handy if you're a newer player. Rock Solid is always handy. Tree of Knowledge, we'll switch to that. Gain Enchant when matching green, which we're going to do a lot. And Fortitude. So yeah, this is still a really good class to use. So I am going to put it to that, just because I can. Alright, so let's do a few fights in this. No need to show too deep into this because it really is a nice, easy to use team. The Queen Beatrix one is even better, it just works so well, but once you get these two Gobtruffles casting back to back, it makes absolute mincemeat of this faction. Let's go across this way, just for a change of scenery. Not sure how much will be different, but we'll have a look. Our Boreal Crystal is up. It's going to create mana and give status effects to our elementals. And easy cheap wins, which is what you want. Well, that's what I want. Not sure anybody wants to actually have a hard titanic struggle, like fighting that thing there like that when it's in that raging angry mood. As long as there's some green dotted about, you'll get some really good mana every single time you cast this weapon. You can cast Leprechaun again. Our Boreal Crystal can be cast again. That was a little bit slow for this team actually. So yeah, going to be really straightforward. I'm not going to make this a long video, I don't think. Really cool team. Might just show the Venoxia Beatrix one in just a second as well, just for variety, in case you've not seen it before. Which hopefully you've seen before, because it was basically my World Event team. If you haven't seen that, have a little gander. And also, it was obviously Guild Wars Day today as well. Brown Day for me. Done my Guild Wars battles earlier. Go check them out as well. Had a Everybody's Dead Day, all week last week. 30 wins, no losses, 6 5-0 days in a row. Let's see if I started well again this week or not. Chuck your comments in the comment section about the teams you're going to use for this. But I can't really see anything too much better than the 2 times Beatrix, really. It really is fast. But let's chuck in, like I say, the other team again. Let's chuck in Queen Beatrix face. And Venoxia head. Like saying, because you've got Queen Beatrix there, you want to take advantage of that. So we'll change to the Mystic Manuscript.
Spirits guide me.
That'll do. Like I say, so this team just works off each other. Queen Beatrix and Venoxia feed each other. Any brown that Beatrix makes goes into the Mystic Manuscript. Choose whichever one you want to cast first. Queen Beatrix is ready. Obviously the power of Beatrix or Venoxia will be dependent on your magic level. The more you've played the game, the higher your level, the more you've done, that all increases your magic. So if your magic is lower than mine, you may have to cast once or twice. More than what I have to. But you still get there. And it is very satisfying. They got both charged so quickly, look. Queen Beaver's still waiting there to go. Mystic Manuscript is still waiting to get charged up. And, well, was charged up, just waiting to cast. But you won't need the full power of this team until you're quite a way into it. And you'll be okay. And if you are a newer player, or you just want that extra security at the expense of a tiny weeny bit of speed, then you can chuck Essence of Evil in first place. That's the one that puts all negative status effects on an enemy, and normally you'll cast it on the first enemy troop because that just basically just hinders them completely. They're going to be entangled, frozen, silenced, stunned, death marked, the whole shebang. Can't touch ya. That's what we sing to them. Can't touch this. That's what you'll be singing when you got Essence of Evil on everyone. Or you might not. You may not know what the hell I just done. Not everyone's old and cranky. Well, I'm not old and cranky. I'm oldish. Not so much cranky. As old as you feel is what I say. I don't really feel any different to what I did when I was 21. Sometimes you go to do something like you go to look round or something like that unexpectedly and it feels like your head's about to snap off for some random reason. It's like a big crack and it's like, geez, where the hell did that come from? But apart from that, everything is hunky-dory. Right, so you grab your rewards as you go along, take it as far as you can, go to the shop if you want, grab this weapon on tier 4. It's a bit rubbish, but it's a new weapon to add to your collection. Chuck it in that room with all the other weapons you're never going to use, but you got it anyway. Anyway, there's the teams, there's the video. If you enjoyed it, found anything useful or helpful, be really cool if you hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the other videos. I've done the World Event video yesterday, my Guild Wars Brown Day battle today, and obviously whatever day it is tomorrow. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.